I am chairing this meeting of the Administration and Public Works Committee. It is Monday, February 24th. So I'm going to call the meeting to order at 5:02 p.m. and ask for a roll call, please.
Councilmember Harris.
Present.
Councilmember Nieuwsma.
Here.
Councilmember Burns. Councilmember Reed. Councilmember Kelly.
Present.
We have a quorum.
With a quorum present, we will continue the business of this committee, beginning with approval of the minutes from last time, if somebody would like to make a motion.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of our meeting from February 10th, 2025. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Minutes are approved. Now we have public comment, and I believe we have two people signed up,
Yes.
both in the room.
One person online and
One person in the room, one person online. So we'll do the in-person first, who's Chelsea Elward. Did I get the name right?
Chelsea Elward.
Chelsea
Yes.
Elward.
Ward 9.
Ward 9, and I will start the timer now.
Okay. The comprehension plan draft for the 2045. Awesome. I love it. I'm here to talk about the 1222 Washington Street green space that's already there that is really great for this plan that you guys have come up with. I would love for it to keep green, and I've asked about April 2024. I asked Juan, hey, would the city be interested in buying this land so we can keep it green so when it rains, the water can actually go there instead of, okay, I'm sorry, this doesn't make sense. I live across the street from this place. We have, and I wrote this email last week and was very scattered because I just found out that this was happening. But we have a lot of institutions on this just one block. And I care about green space so much, that's all I have to say, really. And I just care about where the rain is going, and it's coming up over our curb when it does rain. And if we build another building, it's going to get worse. And that's all. And I care about the birds of prey that are already living there and taking down trees. Anyway, I am an environment nut, and that's all I have to say. Can we keep it? And I will grow plants all on my dime, and that's all.
It's not for you to grow plants.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, our next public commenter is Julia Pantoga, who is online. Ms. Pantoga, you have the floor for 2 minutes. I don't see her online. Is she perhaps in the room? Going once, going twice. Okay, I guess that brings us to the end of public comment this evening.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but someone was supposed to meet me to help me sign up. They never did. And so I was unable to sign up.
Okay, great. So we will keep public comment open for another few minutes.
Laura, Alice Eeks.
And can we get that portable mic?
Yeah, you're not. Okay, come on. Okay, come on, baby. Let's go. We're gonna walk this which way? Towards the directions work, right? Check your phone. Front, and then we're gonna turn to your left, right about here. There you go. And I'm gonna help you get to this microphone. There you go.
Okay. I am Alice Eeks, and I'm a writer. I'm an author, so I kind of want to tell a little story, a little illustration story. This is in regards to sidewalks and getting through. First of all, this is not an uncommon scenario with Wendy and me. We'll be tooling down the sidewalk, though sometimes lightly. It's a little more like toddling down the sidewalk, but we'll be moving along with my mind on my destination and Wendy's mind on getting we there safely, because that's her job. She stops because there's an obstacle in front of us. How I know there's an obstacle in front of us is another story for another time. And we are trying to figure out how to get around this obstacle. I give her the command to go around. She goes one way. There is no room between the sidewalk, the street, and the obstacle. We would have to step into the street, which is just dangerous. There are parked cars, there's traffic flowing, etc. We try to go the other way, and we end up with a dozen patrons, or half dozen, okay, exaggerating, telling us, wrong way, go that way, go left when they mean right because they're facing us. All good intentions and completely useless. And there we are, frustrated and annoyed and just ready to go home rather than get around the obstacle and get to our destination.
15 seconds left. I'll let you go on a little bit longer.
I want to say that this doesn't need to happen. If we change the city code so that we have a required passage of 6 feet has been requested, we can be safe for all, and not just people with disabilities, people with, strollers or, moving trucks, those little hand trucks, things like that. Much less frustration for everybody, much safer for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then one last call for Julia Pantoga. Gone. Okay, so public comment is now over.
I'm here.
Oh, she is there. Okay,
I am walking over here.
there we go.
And I just wanted to speak in support of adjusting the code for sidewalk cafes. Streeteries. I know when I'm walking around with my walker and I see sidewalk cafe, I'm dreading it. And a lot of times I'm pleasantly surprised. And what I like about updating the code is that the business owners will know about it, and we can provide training and lots of positive things. So I just think it would be a positive change for Evanston.
Thank you.
I think that's it.
And with that, public comment will now be concluded. And we're going to turn now to the consent agenda. We are taking item A4 off of the agenda. Councilmember Kelly, you want to remove A3 as well? Good. All right, let's take A3 off the consent agenda along with A4. Is there anything else that you would like to remove from consent? Okay, if one of you would be so kind as to make a motion on the consent agenda minus items A3 and A4.
I move for the acceptance of the consent agenda minus A3, approval of contract award to Propviser for putting assets to work, and A4, approval of purchase from PremiStar.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded that we approve the consent agenda minus items A3 and A4. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The consent agenda minus items A3 and A4 is approved. And then if somebody would like to make a motion on A3, I would entertain a motion that that be conveyed to City Council with a neutral recommendation.
And I'll second that.
No, you have to move
Okay,
it.
I'll move it first. Approval of contract award to Propviser for putting assets to work, innovative finance and asset concession grant, implementation services for $985,000.
Second.
All right, so it has been moved and seconded that we convey item A3 to City Council with a neutral recommendation.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Any other comments, questions, concerns, or correspondence? All right, that draws this meeting to a close. A4 was pulled off entirely. We will not be voting on A4. So that's it for this meeting, adjourned at 5:13, and planning and development will start in 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody.